All right, good morning or good afternoon or evening, wherever you're at. Welcome to the Bearean Bunker broadcast, episode 62, where we are reading a Bible in a year. And this session, we read the John chapter 19, chapter 20, and chapter 21. And we were joined by a guest via FaceTime, my daughter from Texas. So her name is Anna. She has not been verified yet, but we'll work through that process. And so we read through those 19, 20, 21, and we each took turns, discussing our observations. So, Sweetie Bear, go first.
My observation was that there was a lot of denial and secrecy amongst those who even just loved Jesus, his disciples, his closest people. So in this case, I was remembering Peter, and then Joseph, who went to collect Jesus's body, that he lied about who he was so he could collect the body. So that was my observation.
Nice. Okay, Anna?
Well, my observation was, I thought it was interesting how at the end of verse 21, Peter, he denied Jesus 3 times. Like, he said, "Oh, I don't know you, I don't know you." And then Jesus was asking, when he came back, he's like, "Do you love me? Do you love me?" He asked him 3 times. And I'm sure that was probably really horrible for Peter. He was probably just reliving how bad and guilty he felt about denying him 3 times. And then here's Jesus asking him, "Do you love me?" 3 times. And then each time, he asked it, he said, "Well then, tend my lamb, shepherd my sheep, tend my sheep, take care of my flock," that kind of thing.
So he was willing to take Peter back in because Peter was sorry or whatever, repenting?
Yeah. I think that's probably what he was doing. Because I really do think that Peter really loved him, Like, obviously we all have horrible moments of, betraying love. But it was clear that he really loved him. Like, he literally jumped into the water when he thought that Jesus was there. Like, he swam to shore because he wanted to be with him.
Yeah, we can.
It was just really horrible for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. And then for mine, there was a couple. One of the ones, of course, is the famous John 19:30, where everybody says, "Oh, therefore he received the vinegar," he said, "has been getting finished," and he bowed his head. So Jesus said it is finished. So that means because his job is done, our job is done, everything is done, say the magic words, and bada bing, bada boom, which completely throws the rest of his ministry away. So that is one of the things that strikes me in John 19:30, because I always just clung on to that verse for that means I'm a special boy with a special golden ticket. And then the other thing that really strikes me was how the Feast of Unleavened Bread happened with with the Sabbaths, and how all these things happen on different Sabbaths. How the culture that follows Yeshua and Yahweh and the scriptures follows a very specific calendar that involves Sabbath days and holy days and appointed times and all these things that God uses to help us track the year and remember him in all things. And then my last thing was, Peter. Peter, of course, he's got the reputation. He's feisty, he's aggressive, he's nosy, as well as many feisty, aggressive, competent people are. They're also nosy. But Peter, he jumps in the water when they see Yeshua for the 3rd time, and he's just swimming to beat the band to get to Yeshua, and he's talking about stuff, and then Yeshua tells him kind of how he's going to die later on, and it doesn't sound very pleasant. And then before the ending, he says, Peter says, "Hey, what about that guy?" And he kind of points at John and says, "How's he going to die?" And you can tell almost how he asked it, because Jesus says to him, "I might be keeping him around till I come back. Don't worry about him, stay in your own lane." So that observation is, hey, I got to stay in my own lane. Don't try to live my wife's Christian life or my daughter's or whatever. I mean, be available and stuff like that. So now we're reading Psalm 119 together, and we hope you guys enjoy your Sabbath, your Saturday. So from our family to you guys, we're just say Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. And have a blessed day. And we love you guys. And that's it.